Hello, QX here. It's not a secret that Minecraft is the most popular game to speedrun right now. With the competition being sky high in the most popular categories, it is not easy to get a record or even a good run. But recently, a new category has popped up: Stack of Lime Wool. This is a pretty simple category where your goal is to, get a stack of lime wool. So, I tried to speedrun it. Now, there are two ways you can run it: using a random seed where every attempt you spawn in a different world, and using a set seed where you always spawn in the same world. I decided to try the set seed as it was just more popular, and after hundreds of attempts, new strategies and routes, I got something: a second place run. Anyways, let's see it. Now, this seed is so special because you spawn near a desert temple, so you immediately have to go into it, and I do exactly that. I start breaking this block and adjust my coordinates, so when I fall down, I immediately start breaking the other block that I need. After I break the block, I get a pressure plate and place it behind me. I break the TNT, go up, and wait for it to explode. Now, if you've seen any other runs, you might have noticed that I'm doing this a bit differently than most people do. This is a meta that my friend came up with, and I think that is better because it's just way faster. So the TNT explodes, I start picking up the items and start going up. Now, here once again, I do a bit of a different route from other people. Instead of going up the stairs and exiting the temple, I just bridge up. I start breaking the cactuses. First of all, I break 6 of them, then I break the 7th one right here. I craft my furnaces and break the last one. This is once again a different route that I use. I've seen other people using it, but it is still not widely used, and it's pretty sad because it's just faster this way than going to the edge of the village to craft everything. So here I just place my furnaces in this formation, then I prepare things for smelting, and I start putting in the items. I could have done this a bit more faster, but I mean, it is still pretty fast. So here, once again, I'm doing one of my new strats where basically I explode the furnaces with TNT, and I just don't need to manually pick things up from them, which saves quite a lot of time if you time it normally. So I'm leaving the village in about 1 minute 19, which is not the best time for me, but I mean, it is still not that bad. So I start checking the sheeps, and the drops that they give me are actually pretty good. I mean, they're not perfect, but this definitely has some potential for a world record. So I'm pretty excited, and I go to these sheep. I start sharing them. I get also pretty good drops, I would say. So at this point, I have 28 wool in 1 minute 54 seconds, which is pretty good. So I just need to hope that this sheep gives me a lot of wool also, which doesn't really happen, but this still has a lot of potential, so I just keep on going. I still see a lot of sheep that could give me wool, but at this point, if I want to get a world record, they all need to give me free wool, which doesn't really happen right here. So at this point, I'm kind of losing my hopes on the world record, but I'm still hoping for a good time, so I'm still trying. I see the last 4 sheep that has wool. This one regrows wool, which is really fortunate. I shared this one, and then I see the last 2 ones, so I shared them, and bam! The time is 2 minutes and 37 seconds, but actually it's 2 minutes and 36 seconds. It's just that I stopped it a little bit too late because I don't have a reaction time of a robot, you know. So at least for now, that's the second place run, which is, I mean, pretty good. And although it would be pretty cool to get a world record, what I've learned from 700 attempts on this run is that this is just so freaking luck based. You know, it doesn't even matter what fancy strategies or fancy routes I use, it will all still depend on my luck. And let me tell you, I'm not a lucky person. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. I don't usually do videos like this, so if you hope to see some speedrunning content in my channel, I can't promise you anything, but still consider checking my other videos, maybe you'll find them interesting.